Good evening, Gooners. Good evening, football fans, and welcome along to In the North Bank and two grumpy old men, old Gooners, grumpy old Gooners, and this is the review show actually, sorry, of the Villa Arsenal game from this afternoon. So before I do anything else, I've got to introduce him, the man, the myth, the legend, Statman Rich. How you doing, mate?
Not bad. Just finished work just as the game was finishing. I'd been listening it while I was at work, so and then walk home, had a bath, had something to eat, so can seen the highlights on the Arsenal player. I'll watch a full match later, and this is my. It's pretty much just an instant reaction, isn't it? And within a few days it may change, but it's what we feel today straight after the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of thing.
So you've had time to, excuse me, you've had time to think about it and digest everything and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right, mate. So, guys, before we go into this, we have to tell you about the two QR codes on the screen. It's a regular thing now. We're just trying to get you all involved, get you to be part of something, join us, in what we're doing. The one up near Richard is the Discord QR code. If you sign into that, you can talk to us about football. It doesn't have to be Arsenal. It could be any fan from any team. But if you are an Arsenal supporter, we talk about Arsenal. We'll talk about football in general. We'll talk about anything, won't we, Rich?
Oh, yes.
And the one beside me and Richard is the Big Sunday quiz, which starts tomorrow. We need as many people as possible, if you don't mind, to scan that QR code, get involved, sign up for it. It's free. It's absolutely brilliant. And in fairness, who doesn't like playing a quiz? What do you think, Rich?
Oh, the demo was quick. It was easy. It was fun, and there are, if this goes well, chances for prizes weekly and monthly, and on different leaderboards as well. So,
and there's questions for everyone, isn't there?
Yeah, I think this week is like an Arsenal invincible one, isn't it?
I think so. Could be.
But it won't be Arsenal themed every week. So
no. It's just to get the ball rolling, if you'll forgive the pun.
Yeah.
Right, mate. Okay. I'm just going to quickly jump into chat before we start, mate, because Emerson's here, as always. Good evening, Emerson. Evening, Des. Richard. Gutted about the result. Could bear to watch the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think he means he couldn't bear to watch the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Right, Rich, you wanted to start with I never get his name right. Buendia goal.
Yeah.
So crack on, mate.
Yeah, I mean, disappointing. Annoyed that we didn't deal earlier with it. I'm not sure what Hincapie's doing. He's got the ball. He's boot it down the field. Why boot it? I know you're running out of pitch, but why boot it into touch and leave them with the ability to have a quick throw in and to and get a winner out of that game? Just a lack of in-game maturity at that moment, and so gutting as well.
The thing was as well, though, mate, there were so many people in that area. You thought someone would have just hoof it, even if you just hoofed it. But there was people putting blocks in. Fair enough, putting blocks in. I mean, even Raya couldn't come for it and pick it up. Do you know what I mean? There was that many people round it, So
yeah, I think it sort of hit him in the body, and he couldn't get onto it, could he? So, but yeah, I mean, we failed to deal with it multiple times, and
we
that's the disappointing thing.
Yeah, we paid the price, didn't we?
Yeah, and again, I mean, about there was a warning about 5 or 6 minutes earlier than that when Hincapié had got the ball and his pass went straight out. It was meant for Madueke, but and he sort of glares at Madueke, and I'm thinking, why are you glaring at Madueke? It wasn't Madueke's fault. Your pass was poor.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was having a real good game up until then. I've got to say,
I thought
Hincapié.
I thought his second half was
Yeah, his second half
good.
was. I mean,
I did. I thought his first half
it was
wasn't
pretty.
very
It was pretty bad
was
all
yeah.
way round though, mate. The first half, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
I thought he struggled first half, but
Mm.
he's getting used to this league. So
Yeah. So you wanted to touch on injuries now, mate, and how they're going to cost and everything.
yeah, I mean, I think I haven't seen the latest news, but I'm assuming Trossard went off
Mm.
because he was injured, having to come on earlier than expected, and then you've got Mascara, you've got Saliba, you've got Gabriel. That's the area of pitch where we really hit. We've got attackers coming back now, but we seem to swap attack for defence, uh, uh, and we seem to struggle. And when you haven't got that ability to freshen things up and change it game by game, you risk injury to players. You also risk players being tired a yard off a pace, especially over this period. Right, you're going to go right up to sort of end of January with a game every 3 or 4 days, for every 3 days.
Yeah,
So, and what that means is you're really just resting and recuperating, and then just tactics. I heard on the commentary that they were actually, when they're warming up, playing going through tactics in a warm up for the actual game. That shows you what this sort of turnaround uh, does to teams and players,
mm.
and we've just got to handle this period better than we did today.
Yeah, most definitely. And the Christmas period is a slog as well. And
Yeah,
we've got Aston Villa at the end of the month again.
yeah,
All right, it's at the Emirates this time, and it should be different, and hopefully it will be. But the one positive I will take out of today was we kept Ollie Watkins quiet.
yeah. I mean, I wasn't. Oh, I mean, I was a bit surprised we started with Eza, but considering Martinelli played 90 minutes the other day, or quite a lot, nearly 90 minutes the other day, I suppose you've got to keep him fresh and fit, and you've got a midweek game coming up, and then why we didn't start with Gyökeres.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah,
no offense to Marino, but this is Villa away, and you'll I think I think Marino away where he drops would have given Villa an easier day than maybe having Gyökeres
mm,
uh, uh, on their toes all the time. But he's the manager; he makes those decisions and he lives and dies by them.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I
But he
mean,
did. I mean, you give him credit. He changed it at half time. He brought Ezra off. He put Trossard on. He put Gyökeres on. Brought Marino off because it wasn't working, and he wanted something a little bit different. and we started the second half brightly.
I must admit, there was because Seema was doing the watch along with me today, and there was times where Eze was going to ground too easy, and also he was jogging back and not running back, and he was like trying to, come on, Eze, do something. Do you know what I mean? That's how we
Yeah.
felt. That's how we felt about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, the first goal for Villa in the first half, mate.
yeah, the Matty Cash one.
I mean, you're going to tell me something a bit different about it, but watching it live, it just seemed like Eze knew where Matty Cash was and just didn't commit. He just stopped, like had a
Yeah,
break.
he did. I mean, he did switch off, and what I'm going to say doesn't take any blame away from him, and any responsibility for his part in that
Yeah,
goal. But Timber did get ahead to the ball. It slowed the ball down, and it altered its path slightly. Had that not happened, I believe the ball would have gone out towards the corner flag. And Cash might have still got it, but there would have been less danger to it. Having said that, you've got Eze's got to react to what happens better. His reaction time is slow, and that's what allows Cash to get that first goal in.
and when I saw the replay, I was shouting, Raya, shut your legs.
Yeah, but I mean, so that happens.
Yeah, that's heat of the that's heat of the moment, mate. I
Yeah,
know, but
so, but it always looks bad, but it happens all the time. Sometimes he'll kick it away, sometimes it'll go through the legs. He, he's probably just trying to set himself for a shot across the goal, and it goes through, it's shot straight at him through his legs, and he
yeah,
can't close them quick enough.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Um,
But I've got to say as well, first half, Villa outplayed us.
yeah, I wasn't happy with what I was hearing. We we're usually quite compact and quite conservative,
Mm.
and feel our way into a game. But Calafiori seemed all, from the commentary at least, all over the place, up in attacker, as an attacker, and bits, and that that maybe have destabilised our defensive structure a bit, and Villa seem to be targeting that area of the pitch on the transition.
Mm. And talking to Calafiori, mate, he's missing for the next game.
Did he pick up a yet?
He picked up a yellow card, yeah. So he's missing for the next game, mate.
Well, that'll be Lewis Skelly's chance to shine, isn't it?
It will, yeah.
And show that he a bit like Ben White's had this chance with
Mm.
the injuries to Mascara and Saliba. This is Skelly's chance to get minutes and shine.
And that's why I think in the second half, going back for Calafiori, that's why Skelly came on, because of the yellow card. Plus, he also took Saka off because of a yellow card, which I don't think Saka actually deserved, to be honest.
Yeah, but referees will make decisions, and those are the risks you get a step when you step over a white line. White line,
Yeah,
if you're late, if you're sort of just a little bit too hard in the tackle, and not time it right, you risk those silly yellows.
yeah. And yeah, I think Saka was taken off as a precaution, because I don't think Saka actually did anything wrong today.
Yeah, I mean, moving on with the injury crisis, I don't think this will affect our chances of a Premier League title. I still think I don't think Villa and City will be consistent enough to
I mean, I know we're
go
hanging on.
outdo us. It's just that we know in this period you've just got to grind those results out, draws, wins, whatever. Just keep picking up points. And today we let ourselves down in that
Yeah,
area.
we did. And the thing is, I know we're still top and we're 2 points clear, but we're basically hanging on by our fingernails now. So we have to get back into that winning mentality.
Yeah, but again, this was always a tougher run of fixtures for us than City, and so we're the problem with Villa is that they'll go away and they'll lose to somebody silly, and
Yeah.
uh, and we know City against the Palace. They've lost to Villa themselves this this season, so they've got teams that they will lose against.
Can I ask you a question, mate? Because we're always happy, right, when we see Declan Rice, Zubamendi, and Odegaard or Eze, take your pick, right, in the midfield. But in the first half today, we didn't dominate the midfield like we know we can or we have done.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I probably said in chats and that earlier that with Anana and McGinn and Kamara and Rogers, both both four players have a lot of legs, a lot of energy, are quite physical, and I wanted to see us dominate that middle of the park physically, and I wasn't sure if having Eze in there would do. I mean, hindsight, you might have put Marino in there with Rice and Zubi, and then add Jokeres up front. I mean, Odegaard did really well, but maybe just to match him physicality for the first half at least. You do that, but it's all hindsight, isn't it? And
Of course, mate.
Arteta's the manager; he gets paid big money to make these decisions and come up with these tactics.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you've got to give credit where credit's due. The Matty Cash goal was good. I'm not going to say it wasn't because if Arsenal had scored that, we'd have been very happy with it.
Yeah, but again, it's a mistake, isn't it?
Yeah. But saying that, I did say they outplayed us in the first half, and I really think they did, which is a shame because usually we take a game by the scruff of the neck, and But the second half, different Arsenal came out in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then the changes helped, and we got on the front foot, and we dominated.
Yeah.
Then you have to give credit to Emery. He changed it up and brought a couple subs on and that wrestled control back, and then he made a few more, which put them back in the ascendancy. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty even game.
No, it was. Me and Seema were saying at the time it was end to end, mate. It really was end to end. And I've got to say, me and Seema were saying as well, half time. At least he hasn't waited till 60 minutes. He's sorted it out at half time. Meaning Arteta. Sorry, Arteta isn't waiting till 60 minutes. He's sorted it out at half time. And Leandro Trossard was, as soon as he came on the pitch, he felt like something different. It was something different.
Yeah, I mean, we could have had on another day 4 or 5 goals, and Villa could have had three or 4. So it could have been a bigger scoreline on the day. I mean, Saka just a little bit offside for Eze in the first half. You had a Martinez save from Odegaard and Saka a couple times. And then when you look at the Trossard first chance, doesn't catch it properly, goes wide. Then Odegaard in the second half, fantastic save from Martinez again.
Oh yeah, where it should have gone top corner. Yeah.
So it's frustrating for me, but it's not. It's one of those that you can you look at it and say, well, on another day maybe you get better, you get away with it, and it's but it's what do you do when you do it, and when that happens you can't help but this game is, and Arteta said it before, and it is fine margins, and sometimes you those margins don't go in your favour.
Just letting you know, mate, your camera's froze. Just to let you know.
You know, that's me. I'm just sending Will some money, so.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
So we can go and get some snacks. So.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, Leandro Trossard's goal was brilliant, and what I liked as well, I just want to bring this in as well. Gyökeres, when Gyökeres came on, mate, right? He drew players off of Saka, so Saka was only taking on one defender when Gyökeres came on.
Yeah, and again, I mean, there was a Madueke chance, and I think he maybe should have done better with that. He hit the side netting. I think you have to work Martinez there, but these are what wins and loses games. And you can't blame a player when these things are played at such speed, and it's fine. You take a shot and it skews off the outside of your boot rather than getting a clean contact. It happens, but
it's fine margins, isn't it?
Yeah. You wish you would want, and you expect as a fan that with all this, the time they spend on the training field, that those things wouldn't happen. What you can criticise is the poor passing and the giving away of the ball on numerous occasions. And
I mean, Declan Rice again, mate. He stopped him having an attack on goal. It winded him.
Yeah,
I mean, that was impressive.
Great block, wasn't it?
Yeah, just impressive how he blocked it, mate. To be honest, if I'm absolutely honest with you. But Trossard had to come off because of I think it was a knock.
It might have been. I mean, I thought I heard Arteta say that they were going to give him a certain amount of minutes, and they planned to give him a certain amount of minutes, but they had to do it a different way because of the.
Right.
But I haven't seen any concrete proof that's the case either way. So I will be searching all the news and all the post match stuff to find out.
Well, I believe it was Retroholic Gamer who, in the chat during the game, he said if Madueke and Martinelli come on, they'll make a difference. And they nearly did. Madueke nearly did, as you say. He just it hit the side netting, and that was that. Do you know what? I know we lost, and the result didn't go our way, but you can't knock Arsenal's effort. The effort was good.
Yeah, I mean, we did in areas outplay Aston Villa. I mean, most of the duels we came out on top. it's just a little bit of slackness in passing, and they slightly had. I mean, we had both of the same number of total shots. We had more shots off target. We had more shots on target. They had more block shots, and they had more shots inside the box. We had more outside the box, but Martinez had some good bits and good saves, and that last shot said Reyes couldn't do anything about.
No.
I mean, you look at the one against Brentford from almost point blank range. He makes that tip onto the crossbar. Some days you're making fantastic saves. And other days you're not making those saves. It's a tough world for us. But we have to look at what happened in front of him too as well. Were we good enough defensively today? And probably not. We were probably just a little bit too chaotic, a little bit lacked a bit of calmness, a little bit of maturity on the ball.
I still don't feel. I mean, this is just my opinion, right? I still don't feel that we're feeding Gyökeres properly yet either.
No, but again, this may take time to do, and it's not something that we're going to see immediate success with.
No, that's true.
And you've just come out. We were starting to build an understanding and see the building of that understanding, and he's had an injury, and we've had to play with a different style of player. So now we've got to rebuild those connections and those understandings again.
I was going to say, it sets you back, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to end this one in a minute, mate. But I just want to go back to the Buendia goal right at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're watching it live, you can see it unfolding in front of you, as you know, yeah. And you say you're going to watch it later, and the thing is, you will see it unfold.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the highlights, but I like you don't get a feel for the match from highlights.
No, you don't, mate. And I've got to say, right, breaks your heart when it's the last kick of the game.
Oh yeah, it's so devastating and so gutting, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've got to be honest as well. I thought I've got to be fair. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to call the referee throughout the whole game, right? For the first 20 minutes, he was letting the game flow. And then suddenly he just, I don't know what happened to him. Cards coming out, doing that. And it just, some of the things that the whistle were blown for, I can't see why he blew the whistle. Now, I know it's different because he's on the pitch and I'm watching it on a TV screen or whatever else, right? But even on slow-mos, we were getting things against us. Like there was a couple of corners we didn't get, but it came off Villa players. Do you know what I mean? There was a couple of throw-ins we didn't get because it came off Villa players. And I'm not just saying it just happens to Arsenal, because I know it doesn't. It happens to all teams. But when you're watching the slow-mos, mate, and you go, well, that should have been an Arsenal corner, or that should have been an Arsenal throw.
That's an issue, isn't it? That's the issue, because you're seeing it back on the replay, and you're getting a closer look at where the linesman from his angle at full speed, or a ref at full speed, not necessarily sees that touch off an opposing player, and it is frustrating. But those happen, and you will get referees that prefer give decisions more to a home team than an away team.
Right.
Those things happen, and there's something I would prefer from PGMOL, because the information is out there, and all the data is out there. that they get a better spread of those referees.
Well, I'm just going to agree with you that in the end it just became frustrating, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you can't. And as I said, you'd hope that with all that data out there, the PGM or Al would either improve a referee so there's no bot, it reduces the home to an almost unbiased set of referees, or that if you're going to have give say Aston Villa a home biased referee at home, when they get and they're playing a big team,
Mm-hmm.
when we get at home against them, we'd get a home biased ref.
Right.
But it doesn't always work out like that, and this is
No.
the frustration and the consistency in decisions. And I mean, we've seen it with offsides, and we saw it the other day with for Tottenham with the Newcastle get a penalty for a foul that's never given normally. You're either giving it all the time or you're not.
Yeah,
Just
and that's
consistent.
that's the inconsistency, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, and this is but as rival fans, we've got to call it even if it goes in our favour. We've
Yeah.
got to say it's bad. It's a bad decision.
Yeah, yeah, totally agree with you. Right, we're going to end this show on a player ratings if you want, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start off with Raya in goal. What are you giving him, bro?
Raya 7.
Right. Okay.
I don't think there was too much he could have done with the two goals. He made some decent saves and
I'm going to go 6. Just little niggly things that he did that I think just gave him a 6. You know, just give him a score of a 6.
yeah, that's fair enough.
Right, Ben White, mate.
Ben White. Ooh.
Benny Blanco.
7. He didn't do too much wrong. He was reasonably.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 because he had a shot as well.
Yeah, he was one of the better.
Yeah. Timber.
Probably. I mean, 6.
Hmm.
But what again? It's not. Villa are quite a big side when defending set pieces, and he's not the biggest defender we've got. So, and it's not the position he normally plays central in a 3
Yeah,
rather than a 2. So
I'd agree with you with the 6 actually, and I can't add any more because you basically covered it. Hencape.
6. He wasn't bad, but an average performance for me. Just average.
Yep, 6. I agree.
He gave away some balls, made some great interceptions and bits and pieces, and grew into the game, but still room for improvement.
Okay then, so that leads us to Calafiori, mate.
Calafiori, probably a 6 again.
I think I'm going to give him a 7 because I like the way he gets forward. He's always trying to progress the ball.
Yeah, so I get that. It's either it's sort of one of those. Is it a 6 or 7? And we just don't do.
It's minimal.
I
It's a
don't
minimal.
do. We don't do half. So
No. I mean,
I gave him an average performance.
it's a minimal 7, but
Yeah.
it's a 7. You know.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to go into the midfield now. Right. Okay. Excuse me. Possibly, and I don't want to offend you here, but possibly Zubamendi's quietest game. And I'm actually going to go a 6.
And again, this is one that could have been a 6 and a 7, and I was going to go with a 7 because I thought he wasn't a horrendous, but
Absolutely.
again, it's sort of that borderline between just above average to above average. So
I mean, that's absolutely fair, mate. I can't. I mean, again, it's a borderline 6. He wasn't that far off a 7. It's just I felt that it was the quietest game he's probably had in an Arsenal shirt, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right. Declan Rice, my man
Eight.
of the match, an 8.
8.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he your man of the match?
For our side, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll give him an 8 as well. Odegaard, mate.
7.
Yeah, I'll go 7. But he played some nice. He did some nice stuff.
It could have been an 8
If he'd have scored that goal, it would have been an 8.
Yeah.
And I've got to say,
been really close, but
I've got to say, he's got to shoot more often.
Yeah.
He's got to shoot more often. But 8, yeah. So what we got? We've got front 3 now, haven't we? So we'll start with Eze, mate. Work our way across. Eze?
5.
Yeah, I've got to agree. Only because of what I saw, mate. Only because of the productivity wasn't there. Yes, he scored. Well, he could have scored, but it was offside. But to watch him actually just jogging back instead of getting back and doing his thing.
Yeah, he just wasn't at the races today.
No, so I'm sorry, Eze. I rate you, mate, but I'm going 5 with Richard. Okay, Marino, mate.
6.
I agree. Didn't really do much today.
I mean, he could have been a 5 as well, but I think he runs a lot, and you are getting effort.
Right. Then we go to the star boy Saka.
8. Again, he could have had 2 assists. He had an assist for Trossard. He could have had the assist for Eze if he hadn't been. He just got caught offside. He got a couple of great saves out of Martinez. He was productive. He was a threat, and again, it's a sort of, because we don't do a half. I thought he was better on the 7, but maybe not quite at the 8. But we don't do half, so I rounded up this time.
That's fair enough, mate. I'm going to go 7, and the reason I'm going to go 7 is because the first half he was swamped, and in the second half he got a lot better once Gyökeres was on the pitch, and he only had to take on 1 defender.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a 7. That's
yes.
Is that fair? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Substitutions. So here we go. Trossard. We'll start with Trossard, mate.
7. Yeah. He didn't get many minutes, but he scored a goal. He could have had another, and he was more of a threat than Eze on that side.
Yeah, I'll go 7. I agree with you 100%. Gyökeres, mate.
6. He didn't get many chances, but he was running about, and we just didn't get anything to give him a chance. He bundled his way in the box once, but it just didn't fall for him, and he laid the ball back a couple of times. Nice, they held the ball up for us.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6 because he drew players off of Saka. So that's the reason I'm giving him a 6. So fair play. Who we got? Was Miles Lewis-Skelly on the pitch long enough to?
No, not really.
Standard 5.
Standard. Well, it'd be it has to be 5 below average, because he an average score is 6, but he's not on the pitch long enough to get an average score.
Yeah, I just wanted to get Lewis-Skelly out of the way because I thought we'd both go for a 5 on that one. Okay, the other 2. So Martinelli, what are you giving Martinelli, mate?
Oh,
that's a hard one, isn't it?
5.
No, I can see where you're coming from with that.
I'm not sure he did enough when he came on.
I'm going to go 5, and the reason I'm going to go 5 is because I can't remember who played the ball up. It could have been Raya, it could have been one of the defenders. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was a ball that he should have been running onto, and instead of getting round the defender, he bumped into him, and they managed to get a free kick.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that look shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah,
But
I
you've got
thought it was.
sometimes you're going to get them, and
Yeah,
but I don't. He was quite anonymous on his time
yeah.
on the pitch, unfortunately.
I think that was shoulder to shoulder. But if he'd have got round the defender, I think that would have been a goal. If he'd have got round the defender. So
Yes,
yeah. And then obviously, finally, we've got Madweke.
6 average. He had to be, he had that shot that went wide. He ran at his player. He took him on, got past him, went inside him, went outside him. It just didn't affect it enough. So an average rating for me.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. Right, so now we've got to do Arteta. What are you giving Arteta today, mate?
Has to be 6, doesn't it?
Mm.
Didn't get the. I don't think he got the starting lineup right.
No.
He got the subs right, but did they have the desired outcome? No.
No.
So
I'm going to give him a 6 because I think I would have preferred, even I wouldn't have minded if he'd have put Eze in Odegaard's position and Martinelli on the wing to
yeah,
start with. Yeah. Today Eze on the wing didn't work for me, so I'm going to give him a 6.
yeah.
The referee, mate.
5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. As I say, first 20 minutes, I thought, hey, up, this referee's doing okay. And then suddenly it just went weird.
Yeah, he started off okay and then deteriorated. And I don't think he was good for both sides. So.
No, he wasn't. No. Fair play to Aston Villa today. They went.
They deserved it overall.
Yeah, they came at us and they deserved it. And Buendia won't score a better goal ever, I don't think.
Yeah, and we haven't conceded that many shots or that higher shot chance in a long time against the team. So you've got to give them credit for doing something not many other teams have done to us.
If you're watching this now or later, guys, let us know in the chat what you think of our ratings.
Yeah, give your own player ratings.
We'll
get
them in the chat. Even if you're watching this later, if we see it, we'll answer it. And I've got to say, Richard, I think the ratings were fair, to be honest, across the board. To be honest with you, mate. Right, is there anything else you want to bring up before I close this one down, bro?
No, I mean just jump onto the big Sunday show quiz tomorrow. Sign up, be there, and have some fun.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, mate. Absolutely no better myself. Right, so that was the In the North Bank review of Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Do you know what, though? It was quite an enjoyable watch along because the chat were involved, and I mean, Retroholic was saying loads. Fair play to him. Steve was saying loads. The chat was brilliant. The game was end to end. But
yeah, I thought the game was entertaining. It's just not the result you'd want.
We just didn't get the result we wanted. So, guys,
we go again next week.
Yeah, we go. Yeah,
well, we go again Wednesday against Club Bruges, and then next week in the league.
Yeah, we just got to pick ourselves off, dust ourselves off, and try again. So, guys, Richard, thank you for being on, doing what you do. Thank you for having me on, hosting it for you. Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
And guys, stay in touch with In the North Bank. Get on the Discord because then you'll know whatever's going on and be part of the community. That'd be absolutely brilliant. But as I say, I think the next show is the Big Sunday show, Big Sunday quiz show. That's quite a mouthful. So yeah, join us for that. It's not just a quiz; it's talking football as well.
I'll be posting on X so you can see what it's all about as well. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to do that as well, mate, later. So, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love each other. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners.
Because they're still our team at the end of the day. And one more thing. Peace. We're out of here.